Ooh wee! It's the top 50 worst rappers. We gonna get right into it, man. I'm gonna bring it up on the screen. I want to get right into this list, man. I didn't create this list. I don't even endorse this list. This is powered by Power 98 FM. Hold on, we're gonna take it off the screen. Hold on one time. And then we're gonna bring it back. But we're gonna get right into this list. It's the top 50 worst rappers list. You know, we're gonna see who deserves to be on this list, who shouldn't be on this list, and who is misunderstood and who, basically give our overall opinion on it. So I want y'all to follow along with me. We're gonna go one by one down this list. Some people I might not even know, they might be that weak. So we're gonna skip right over them and they might just, they deserve that spot on that list. But we're gonna see who y'all think deserves to be on this list and who should not be on this list. Let's get right into it. Hold on, let me do a side by side so I can try to get this right. Hold on. All right. So we're gonna go down. We got first off, we got Silk the Shocker. I honestly, bro, hold on. Let me try to do my Googles on do it because I really don't even know who Silk the Shocker is. I heard the name, but I heard it for him being weak. Let's see. Silk the Shocker is born Vashawn King Miller, better known by his stage name. Silk the Shocker is an American rapper and actor. He originally went under the stage name Silk, but later adopted Silk the Shocker. Anyway, he's from New Orleans. Let's check out his music career. The Shocker charges to the game. Oh, he was signed to No Limit. Yeah, dude was weak. I don't know, probably deserves to be on this list. Number 2, Lil Yachty. Now, I don't think Lil Yachty technically deserves to be on the top 50 worst rappers list. Like, if we just going off sheer rap ability, I wouldn't put him in the top 50 best, but I wouldn't put him in the bottom 50 really either because he has shown spurts of really being able to make good songs. I don't know if his rapping ability is up to par for some people, in the boom bap, but hey, whatever. Master P, number 3. Now that's disrespectful because I mean, if you're not a big fan of Master P, maybe because of location or regional bias, maybe you didn't grow up on No Limit, but to say that he's in the top 50 worst rappers is pretty disrespectful. Pretty disrespectful to Uncle Pete. You feel me? So we gonna skip right over that. Make him say, na 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 na. OJ the Juice Man coming in at number 4. I'm not really too sure if I would put him in the top 4, especially worst rappers. Like, that's kind of crazy. OJ did have a small little run. Like, I won't make it seem like he had a big run. It was mainly down here, towards the South and shit. So it's like, I mean, was he the best rapper that came out of his area? Who knows? Was he the biggest? He did have a good little run with Gucci though. So we, coming in at number 5, Lil Flip. Now I don't know. Lil Flip wasn't technically weak, bro. He just didn't really have a long career. So it's like, bruh's music, I remember it was going off, but like he ended up losing the battle, bro. Like, people gotta think back then when rap beef was going on, bro, and it was fan base versus fan base. If you lost a lot of time, then you really did lose. Like, you really did lose your fan base. You really did lose industry support and connections. And I think Lil Flip just kind of got finessed out the game by constantly losing, comparing other artists and fan base. Now we got number 6, Lil Pump. Now I can see why people might put Lil Pump on this list because I don't even think he cared as much. And seeing right at number 7, his buddy right behind him, Smoke Perp, I don't think they took too much care into making the music that they made at first. I think it was just really for fun and just had everything going. It was just giving a vibe rather than it was just lyrical ability. And at that time, 2017, especially 2016, 2017, leading to 2018, it was more the underground sound for SoundCloud and everything was really just like, it wasn't about just lyrical ability. It was about just creating the vibe and catching the beat and letting that shit ride, and then everybody get hyped to it. Now we stepping in at number 8, 6ix9ine. I don't agree with this, because he did drop like 10 top 10 records in a row. So it's like, but they wasn't really it wasn't really like he was on there being Tupac or nothing like that with his rapping and his pen game. But at the same time, I think he's one of those people that can make a good song. But if you just try to get him to sit on a boom bap beat or something like that, it might not be as good. Or he could surprise us. Maybe that's just not the lane that he chose to get big off of. Because I've heard a lot of his music, and I don't think that he should be on the top 50 worst rappers, especially not performing rappers. Because I mean, even right now, dude's doing, you feel me, 100 million views in Spanish. So what can we really say? Number 9, Gutta Gutta. Oh God, I think Gutta Gutta deserves to be on this list. We gonna skip right over him. Sean Diddy Combs. Diddy, Diddy deserves to be on this list. Sorry, Diddy. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, man, but people writing the raps for you is a little bit different. I don't know. Y'all gotta show me which song Diddy wrote himself and sold, and it did good numbers. Cause I'm not too familiar if he done actually put pen to the pad and that shit went gold or diamond. Because I don't think that happened. Waka Flocka Flame. Waka don't even really consider himself to be like one of the top rappers. So I'm not even gonna debate that too much. He didn't really, it was more so ABC style rap. Like it was pretty simple, but it was hard as hell though. So it was like, oh no, if you remember, y'all remember that TS17 Brick Squad, nigga. Coi Leray coming in number 12. Y'all, I think people just want to hate on Coi Leray so much. And it's kind of crazy because she don't really be doing nothing. Like she just be making music. And I mean, it ain't really all the way there for me, but at the same time, some of that be popping. I be in there, hey, damn, I ain't even gonna, nah, we ain't even gonna play the little track on her because then they gonna take down the video. But Koi be having some shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. So we can Birdman at 13. Yeah, let's skip right over Birdman. Don't even need nobody pulling up in the DM telling me put some respect on it. No, none of that. Vanilla Ice coming in at 14. Yeah, but get him out of here. Kid Boo, number 15. But get him out of here. He deserves 15. Yeet. I think it's too early to tell. I think we can't really we don't know too much about his ability making music just yet. We know he can make some fire tracks when it comes to just like energy party music, but we don't really know if he's a rapper yet. He's just been out here just like riding in that bin like a Tonka truck, riding around and put that weapons on my blicky truck. That's it. So it's like we don't really know too much, bro. But I think it's too early to tell with Yeet to put him on this list, so I would take him off. 17, Benzino. Don't know a single track by Benzino that I can think of off the top of my head. No regional bias, no nothing. It's just Coi Leray don't deserve to be on this list. Pops, you do. Number 18, Plies. Oh, nah, man. Y'all can't disrespect Plies. It's your little boy Ply, baby. Yo, calling now for my bullshit, babe. Man, that shit used to rap. Even though I didn't mean to, me on the ring. Yeah. I don't even think he was on this song. I'm tripping. Hold on. Who was T-Pain on that shit? I'm over high. Anyway, number 19, Blueface. I don't think Blueface would even put itself on the top 50 rappers. Blueface is more West Coast. Like if you ask people from the West Coast to judge it, they might put him on in a different bracket. But I don't know. I think overall in my perspective, put him on the list. Fuck it. Number 20, Cardi B. Cardi shouldn't be on this list just because, I mean, even if she's not right and everything, I want to know exactly what Cardi wrote of her own music. Maybe she wrote Bodak Yellow. Maybe she wrote, uh, maybe she wrote most of her shit. Maybe she just got a couple people to help tune it up and tighten it up. I don't know, but I don't think she deserved to be on this list because I have heard Cardi snap a little bit. I have heard her snap, but then again, you never know. 21 Lil B. Don't disrespect the bass guy. We not gonna ever disrespect that bass guy. You better, man, TYBG all the time, bitch mob task force. Don't ever disrespect that bass guy by putting him on the top 50 worst rappers list. He better be on the top 50 worst rappers list and the top 50 greatest rappers of all time list. Because he's one of the most iconic and influential rappers of the generation. Mark it. Go ahead and check the stats on that. Don't ever put Lil B on this list again. Hold on. I think I done cut off the. Hold on. We're going to skip them. They bums anyway. We're going to rate the number 26, Nick Cannon. What y'all think? Should we? Nick Cannon. Sorry, brother. You deserve to be on this list. Get him out of here. 27, Chingy. I don't think his career panned out like he wanted it, but hey, man, I remember them summers, bruh. I can hear it. Uh, mm. Yeah, man. I don't know, bro. Maybe it's a southern thing. Like we just had more of a connection to certain rappers. Like even with the Saint Lunatics, I wouldn't say they the top 50 worst, maybe the top 50 worst performing or something like that, just because careers fizzled out pretty quick. But I wouldn't say that they horrible rappers because I heard them spit and it wasn't in the bottom 50 to me. Maybe it's hard, bro. It's been thousands of rappers, bro, and I wouldn't put these dudes in the top 50, even if you limit it to just how many industry rappers it's been over the last decade. You can't put these dudes in the bottom 50, bro. Come on. Now we're going into 29, Bow Wow. Bow Weezy. Was you writing that shit or was it JD? If you was writing that shit, I'm putting you in the top 50 greatest rappers of all time list because you was doing that as a baby. If you didn't write none of that, man, you in the bottom. You deserve to be on this list. Get him out of here. Number 30, C Murder. I don't know too much about C Murder. I know he probably dropped a couple tracks. I ain't gonna disrespect Free C Murder. We gonna skip him. Maybe he deserves to be on this list. Maybe he don't. 31, we going to G Herbo. Herbert. Bro, don't ever disrespect Herbert by putting him on this motherfucking bottom 50, top 50 rappers list. Do y'all know Big 150? Big 150 Dream Team. Have y'all heard that from my fans? Strictly from my fans. I better not ever put Herbo on this bottom list again. Number 32, Riff Raff. Yep, keep him on the list. Riff Raff is a bum. Nah, I ain't gonna even disrespect. Riff Raff had a couple of little tracks that had me going crazy when I was 16. But I ain't heard too much from him, bro. And he is a pretty horrible rapper. Just can make some good songs. 33, French Montana. I remember the Coke Boy days, so I wouldn't really necessarily say that French Montana's in the bottom 50, but I will say his flow is kind of lackluster to a lot of people, and it is a lackluster to me sometimes. So it's like he's like one of them people that's like he's consistently consistent, if that makes sense. Like you don't really want to say it's horrible and you don't really want to say it's super fire. Sometimes he has released super fire, super big hits, but it's like he's not really why we loved the song too much, but he was a good piece to the song to where it wasn't like it swayed you to a negative or positive. So it just helped the song go up because he didn't devalue it type shit. Which is kind of a weird thing with French Montana. 30, 40 Yin Yang Twins. Hey little mama, let me whisper in here. Tell you somebody like to hear. That probably sound horrible in the headphones if y'all listen to this. I'm sorry about that. Yin Yang Twins probably deserve to be on this list. Keep it all the way a buck. Get them out of here. 35, Mike Jones. Oh man. Who? Get him on the list. He can stay there. Get him out of there. 36, Louis Vert. No, I wouldn't put Louis on this list. Well, I wouldn't put him on because I actually heard him rap. in certain songs before, especially in the beginning of his career. He was rapping a lot more. Now he's just kind of just letting the beat do whatever it want to do. But he was rapping a lot more. So I wouldn't really put Uzi on this list if he started rapping again. But he don't really do that a whole lot nowadays. So I mean, I wouldn't. I guess his number ain't disrespectful, but it ain't respectful. So number 37, Flow Rider and Pitbull. I can't believe they slapped them two together. Two of the biggest performing worldwide, internationally known radio booming stream hit type of dudes. I can't believe they would put them on the list. But at the same time, do they really rap? I mean, Pitbull done spit though. I ain't gonna. Hey, Flow Rider. I don't know. Like I've heard his music, but I've never downloaded it and listened to it like on my own time for real. Maybe when I was younger, one of his little Panama City type hits or something like that. But really, nah. But Pitbull, I can remember. Mr. Worldwide, Mr. International. I can remember some of his, but I can remember him spitting too. So I wouldn't put him on this list. 38, Young Thug. Y'all crazy as hell for putting Thug on here, boy. We need, man, y'all crazy as hell for putting Thug on here. Get Thug off of any top 50 worst rappers list ever. 39, PD Pablo, yes, keep him on there. His biggest shit I ever seen was in Drumline. Get him on the list and keep him there. 40, Gucci. I might send a strongly worded letter to Power 98 FM. Because if you ever disrespect Big Goo Wop like that again, we're going to have a motherfucking problem. Number 41, Designer. Keep him on the list. He's a bum. 42, Tony Yayo. Even though I wasn't a big Tony Yayo fan, I won't say he's one of the worst rappers, bruh. I've heard him actually, like, bruh, it's like when you younger, you don't really pick up on who is the other people rapping. You kind of just know who the famous guy on the song is that's rapping because you used to their voice. So when it be a bunch of different G Unit members, sometimes it was hard differentiating unless it was like a Young Buck or a Lloyd Banks because they had a distinct sound. Now Tony Yayo had his own sound too, but I don't remember on him on a lot of tracks until now that I got older and went back and was like, oh, Tony Yayo's on that. Because I started seeing his interviews more and more, and then I would listen to the music. And I was like, oh, Tony was actually holding his weight on this shit. He was actually holding ground on this shit with one of the top artists in 50 Cent at the time. Like, he wasn't just, now I don't know if he wrote all of his shit. I'm pretty sure he might have had some help, but you never know. I'm not going to disrespect his pen, but I know that he was actually holding his own. So I wouldn't put him on this list. 43, Tom McDonald. Don't know who that is. He can stay on here. 44, Future. If y'all ever disrespect Big Future like that again, if y'all ever disrespect Big Meat like that again, Meathead, y'all better not ever disrespect Meathead like that again. 45, Iggy Azalea. Was she weak, or did we just say she was weak? Was she a bad rapper? Cause I don't think so, bro. I think she had something. I think if like it was something. It was a moment. 46, Nelly. If y'all ever put another St. Louis artist on this list again, I'm gonna spit in y'all face. Don't y'all ever disrespect Nelly like that. It'll get real hot in there. It'll get real hot in 98 FM. And we're not even gonna get to the bottom 50. But I done cut off the screen like in my little stupid ass screenshot. I don't even feel like going and doing all that. But I want to see who y'all think deserve to be on this list and who shouldn't be on this list, because this is horrible. Some of these names, bro, yeah. But I want to see who y'all think deserve to be on this list, who needs to be replaced on this list with somebody else, who y'all think deserves to be on this shit, and just let me know, man. Like, let me know in the comment section who y'all think should be on here, who shouldn't be on here, and if y'all really hated it, go send Power 98 FM a strongly worded email telling them that Lone Wolf sent you, saying y'all list is fucking ridiculous and y'all need to get out of here. But if you don't mind, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, do whatever it is you're gonna do. Leave a mean comment, leave a good comment, but we're gonna keep it going. I want y'all to tune in for more videos. We're gonna keep more content like this going, get into even better videos. I need a better setup. I need a better streaming little service and all types of shit. But we gonna get this better, bro. But we gonna do it together. So I need y'all to stay with me and stay out the way.